The imperial consort bathed in flower petals 10 times every day. Yet during their intimate moments the emperor was still repelled by her body odor. She could only ask her maid to prepare more petals and milk. But even if she used every flower petal in the entire palace, her natural body odor simply could not be eliminated. 3 days later would be her birthday celebration. The emperor had already invited all the concubines in the harem. If by then the smell on her body had not dissipated, she would become the laughingstock of the entire palace. At this moment a maid appeared, claiming she could remove the foul odor from the imperial consort's body. At this time the imperial consort had no idea that this woman's appearance would cost her her life. It turned out the woman's older sister had once been the imperial consort's perfumer. The fragrance she crafted could maintain the imperial consort's pleasant scent for 3 days. But the imperial consort had always wanted a miraculous fragrance to permanently eliminate her body odor. Even though her sister repeatedly explained that such a miraculous fragrance was harmful to the human body, and that using it would certainly lead to lifelong regret, the imperial consort was convinced she was deliberately making excuses, and then ordered people to burn her alive. Now this woman had entered the palace to avenge her sister. To gain the imperial consort's trust, the woman presented the miraculous fragrance the imperial consort had been dreaming of. This fragrance could not only temporarily eliminate body odor, but also emit the scent of roses. However, long-term use would cause internal organ decay, causing the entire person to become unbearably foul-smelling. Therefore her sister had said before her death that it must never be used on living people. But now, to avenge her sister, the woman could not concern herself with these matters. So the imperial consort urgently asked the woman to test the fragrance on her. Then the woman only waved it gently a few times, and the strange odor on the imperial consort's body actually dissipated. The woman successfully stayed by the imperial consort's side, but this attracted the jealousy of other maids. So the next day a maid suggested to the imperial consort that she should have the imperial physician examine the miraculous fragrance. In case there really was a problem, she would lose face completely on the day of the birthday banquet. The imperial consort felt this made sense, so she immediately summoned the imperial physician to inspect it. Little did she know the maid had already tampered with the fragrance. After examining it, the physician stated that this fragrance contains slow-acting poison, and long-term use would cause skin decay. Upon hearing this, the imperial consort immediately ordered people to bring the woman before her. Before the woman could even open her mouth to explain, the maid slapped her across the face. Then the imperial consort questioned why the woman had poisoned her. At this moment the woman firmly insisted she had not used poison, while the maid beside her feared her skin would be exposed, and suggested to the imperial consort that the woman be executed immediately. To save her own life, the woman had no choice but to snatch the fragrance from the physician's hand, and have the imperial consort compare the difference between today's fragrance and last night's. Then the woman took out the real miraculous fragrance for the physician to examine. After examining it, the physician said they were two different fragrances. At this moment the maid beside them suddenly became nervous, and the woman also searched the maid's body and found a bottle of poison. With irrefutable evidence, the maid had no way to deny it, so the imperial consort immediately ordered her execution. Little did she know this was also part of the woman's revenge plan.